The floor, Kennard, I know we just heard from Coach Nagy and nobody, and you guys especially want to be in the category of, well, you know, you had a chance to win it there in the game. You're playing close. You guys, of course, want to win these games. Just matter of anything else. Just what sits with you as you're here post game? Because just for us, man, that was a very physical game that we watched today.
You just had to execute, the game plan. They had 10 offensive rebounds at the end of the game, and they scored off majority of them, so that was a problem. They scored a lot of layups at the rim, so they shot 70-some% at the end of the game, so yeah.
How hard is it to guard that baseline back cut? I've coached against it. We've tried to teach it. Unless you're doing it consistently yourself, what goes into guarding that guy in the baseline that's a little different than guarding regularly?
When you got a good passer, and a good roller, it's hard, because your attention is on the ball, so the back cut is wide open. You got to be disciplined, see both.
That team is well coached. Your team is well coached. They're prepared well, just like you. They knew coming in you guys were just killing people in the paint. You were getting them by the last two teams by 20. This game, they got you 38-36. What did they do so well defensively to keep you guys from getting in that lane like you had in the last week or so?
They really shrunk the floor, physical on ball, so with good ball pressure, and in the gaps, we just got to move without the ball, so yeah.
Kennard, how do you, as you go throughout a game like this, and it's any game, I mean, regardless if things are going well, you always got to be mentally locked in, but when it's so physical throughout the portion of this game, how do you just, whether it's from a leadership role, how you continue to play to block all of that out and literally just try to focus on the next possession?
You either got to match the intensity or, play smarter, you just got to move as a team, just trusting the coaches, know what they're talking about. Yeah.
Might be a little too easy for this question to go on to the next one and get past this one, but you got Evansville on Wednesday. You know what happened here. We don't need to go over that anymore.
Sir.
What's your mindset right now as you sit after this game and in terms of what you're thinking about on the next one?
We just got to lock in. You're going to watch some film, just taking it day by day, getting better, going to watch the old game from Evansville, and, just going to try to, get better. Yeah.
Kennard, obviously tonight was a really tough night for Jarrett. Just couldn't really find much of any sort of rhythm when he was on the floor, gets in foul trouble. How do you, as one of those leaders of where it's here, when you get time during timeouts, et cetera, what do you say to a guy like him when you know he is such beneficial to you guys, kind of part of the big three, as we've called you, along with Deba, that need his production when you know he's struggling? What can you do? What do you try to say to help him out in a day like today?
You could tell him to keep his head up, but it's kind of hard, when it's hard when the ref keep getting foul calls, so. Yeah, well, we had some other players step up. Rollins played really well to me, physical. You just got to make sure everyone else is ready to go.
To build off of that, last year, Kennard, you were in that type of role where there was times where you would come in your freshman year, and maybe even when game was a little bit out of reach there late, this game was competitive and it was close, and there were times where Rollins Aligbe had to play a lot today. How valuable will today be for those type of guys in a meaningful game against a really good team to get that experience, because you were right in that seat just a year ago?
Oh yeah, that's very valuable. He's a freshman. And he's a big impact. So that gives him motivation and confidence. You just got to get ready for next game.
Kennard, appreciate the time, brother. Thank you.
Thanks.
Once again, now is Kennard Davis Jr., our Marion Toyota Player of the Game. Salukis fall tonight, 75-65 this afternoon to the Drake Bulldogs.